A simple job, I was told. Sneak into Blister Hill. Break into the holy throne room and steal the mighty sword of the Holy Lord Phoenix. My payment? 1,000,000 cats. How could I have not said yes? But well, as you see, sometimes things don't turn out how they should. Hello, my friend. My name is Shaveir, trader, lady killer, and mercenary for hire for a more stealthy audience. I stole Armour from the Shack Kingdom, broke into Tengu's vault, and I even danced with the Crab Queen in the moonlight. You look beautiful tonight. What? What do you mean you don't believe me? These stories are true, of course. Why would I lie to you? Me, the great Shaveir. Had I not been spotted by this nasty protector of the Holy Flame, I would have lived in the finest buildings in Hang. Now I have to work away with these brutes and heretics. Oh, but I do believe in a god. But it's not Okran or Narco. I believe in the god of luck. He has always been by my side, and he will come back for me. Of that I am sure. I don't see rebirth as a prison. It is more of a boot camp, something to hone my skills. Believe me, friend, Shaveir the Great will not stay here for long. But keep it quiet. Shh. We don't want the Paladins to hear us, right? Of course, my first goal is to escape this place and travel to the city in the swamps called Shark. I have to meet the person that brought me into this, let's call it, misery. My friend, I am not sure if we will ever meet again. But if that is the case, Shaveir will be a free man, because luck is always on my side. Never forget that. Hello my fellow Kenshi players and welcome to a new series. Yes, you heard right. This is the series called The Sharks. The Sharks are revolving around a man called Shaveir the Great. Who Shaveir is and what he is doing with the Sharks, you will find out in the next intro. The Sharks are going to be a live stream driven playthrough, but I'm still going to do intros. But this time around we're trying something a little bit different. We are doing checkpoint intros. What do I mean with this? The stories of the Sharks will progress via checkpoints. That means the first checkpoint now is for Shaveir to go down to the south, to go down to Shark, which will then introduce the next checkpoint that we have to reach. Of course, playing these kind of things, I want you guys with me, so I do want your characters. There is a sheet down in the description and in the comments. You can fill it out, give me a small backstory, doesn't have to go on and beyond, but still give me a small backstory. I will then introduce your characters via the checkpoints, so your characters can be found while Shaveir is playing. Since I'm not planning on adding any crazy overhaul mods that will drastically increase the difficulties of the game, but I also want to keep it interesting, I've decided this time around to play the recruitment system vanilla-wise. What do I mean with this? If we free some slaves in Rebirth, then that's it. We can recruit some people in the bars. They don't have to be overpowered. I actually like them to be weak, which also means then I'm not going to use the playing dead toughness strategy. So the game is a little bit more interesting. Because, as you know, you can use the playing dead technique to kind of get toughness really fast. I'm also kind of limiting myself because I don't want to use any kind of exploit or any method that let us train insanely fast. I just want this to be a playthrough where we get stronger through fights, where we don't abuse any kind of systems. Just a fun little Kenshi adventure into the swamps. That being said, the story will evolve mostly around the swamps. I say 90% plays in the swamps. And please also keep in mind that we are a gang. So if you create your character, make sure it is themed around the gang, you know, the sharks and so on. I know that many people don't like the live streams, they prefer the video format, but I still think it's a fun idea to, you know, get the community with and play Kenshi together. Everything will be streamed on Twitch and on YouTube simultaneously. Recently, we have been doing more stuff on Twitch because I had some problems with YouTube. We also have our emotes back on Twitch, so you can join on Twitch or on YouTube, doesn't matter. I will be happy to see you around. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.